What's up, guys? Well, today we're going to be in Mississippi, the Mississippi Delta, with the Mississippi Delta officers that were charged in drug trafficking and bribery scheme. And the FBI has got involved, and let's see what they figured out. Also, I would like to note, 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button, it's free. Mississippi Delta officers charged in drug trafficking and bribery scheme. Say it ain't so.
The FBI announcing indictments against 20 people, including 14 current and former Mississippi and Tennessee police officers in a drug-related bribery probe. So prosecutors accuse the officers of providing escort services to drug traffickers in exchange for bribes. So joining us live now is Anna Schechter, head of our crime and policing unit. So Anna, let's talk about this. How is law enforcement handling this? How are they tipped off about this alleged scheme?
Well, it is a scheme right out of Hollywood. You had an undercover FBI agent posing as a member of a Mexican drug cartel, paying bribes to current and former law enforcement agents to provide safe passage, almost like a police escort for 50 pounds of cocaine, and then the illegal proceeds, cash, that they were then paid in bribes back to those law enforcement agents who helped out with this scheme. It is elaborate. It took years to pull these indictments together, and it really does read just like a Hollywood script.
Yeah, it sounds like it. They were playing right into the hands of the drug dealers. So how did the officers disguise themselves to the alleged bribers?
Well, they were essentially saying, okay, on the down low, they were armed, and they would drive, sometimes even in their police cruisers, other times in other vehicles, essentially operating as protection for this transport. But I want to just remind our viewers that these FBI agents who work these cases, this is such dangerous work. They are posing as criminals, and that is how they are able to get all of these details and present a case. Essentially, they are the first line developing these cases against these individuals. I also want to remind our viewers that in recent years, Mississippi law enforcement, sheriffs, sheriff's deputies, officers have been accused of a number of just a lot of bad behavior. One involving inside a corrections office with an inmate, other schemes. And so clearly the FBI has been taking a very close look at the Mississippi Delta, and the drug running in that area is significant. So it's interesting that we are learning just in the last 24 hours that it was actually sheriffs and their deputies who were helping along drug trafficking with drugs that have ravaged communities across the country. That's one of the biggest issues that our society faces. So really shocking to learn that it was actually law enforcement involved in one of these major schemes.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Anna Schechter. Anna, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Anna. And I said I threw that in right at the end. You probably didn't catch it. We'll catch up in a minute. They need to be locked the hell up, yes. The FBI picks and chooses cases. You're telling this story like it's something new. That's been going on for decades all over America. The taxpayers and poor people don't need someone like that. Nobody needs anyone like that. You follow drugs, you get drug addicts and drug dealers, but you follow the money, and you don't know where the hell it's going to take you. Lester Freeman, yep. Why are we not seeing their faces plastered everywhere? That's what I was asking. And telling you, we want to complain about other countries' violence and crime, yet our own government works with them. Well, usual suspects. Where are the mugshots? Why no pictures? Is there a common denominator the media is not noticing? Well, I have a couple of pictures coming up right here, but been trying to find the other ones.
Let this be a lesson for those sworn to serve the public that if you're a good law enforcement officer, the FBI will always stand with you. But for those corrupt individuals who abuse their office, we will come for you.
learning more about those indicted and what the FBI is calling a drug trafficking conspiracy. Hello, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. Greg Hurst is off tonight. The indictments include more than a dozen Mississippi law enforcement officers accused of taking bribes while helping criminals. WREG's Brian Ditlake has been following the story and has the latest.
Yes. Is there more to the story? There is.
We're here today to talk about some incredibly serious allegations that mark it's just a monumental betrayal of public trust.
Clay Joyner announcing the indictment of 14 Mississippi law enforcement officers and 6 others. 2 of those indicted sitting sheriffs, Milton
2 indicted are sitting sheriffs, and wait till you hear where a lot of the complaints came from.
Gaston of Washington County and Bruce Williams of Humphreys County, all defendants facing federal drug and gun charges.
I think you could probably characterize it as a sting, but again, the original complaints that began the investigation were from drug dealers.
The drug dealers were complaining that they had to pay the bribery money.
Drug dealers who officials say complained about having to pay bribes, the highest more than $30,000.
You can't make this up.
According to investigators, the Mississippi officers mentioned in the indictment promised to provide safe passage of narcotics throughout the Mississippi Delta region. Now, while 14 of these defendants were local law enforcement officers in Mississippi, 6 others were indicted as well. WRG digging deeper found out that those arrested
14 were officers and 2 were sheriffs, which brought the total to 16.
were in Shelby County as well as northern Mississippi. Documents show those 6 civilians committed crimes in Greenville, Mississippi. However, all had addresses in Memphis, South Haven, and Horn Lake. Investigators identified the group as the investigation expanded.
Well, that's what we internally refer to as the Memphis crew, because when those drugs got to the state line, those folks were recruited by someone who was already in the conspiracy.
For the officers and sheriffs who were being investigated, were they suspended at any time during this investigation?
Essentially, no, we did not make an approach to have them suspended because that would have absolutely identified the fact that an investigation was taking place.
Investigators say they hope these arrests turn into convictions so justice can be served.
What the public needs to see, I think what all of us would want to see, whenever you have any kind of corruption that we're dealing with, is accountability. And that's what the next step is delivering accountability.
In Oxford, Mississippi, Brian Ditlake for your news leader, WREG News Channel 3.
Thank you, Brian. The same exact type of crime is being done in the Mississippi Police Department, too. This is how Memphis turned into Gotham City of the South. You know it's wild when drug dealers start snitching on cops, when drug dealers rat you out. No surprise here. Let's see all of the pictures. That's what I said. I've been trying to find them, and I can only find the 2 sheriffs. Wow, just shocking. No, not really. Because they are in a position of authority, their punishment should be stronger than the general public. Well, they always say they're held to a higher standard. No, they're held to a different standard. Isn't it refreshing to see the FBI actually putting criminals behind bars and not harassing parents of school children or members of the Catholic Church? Well, we'll see what happens to them. 14, where are the other 12 images? The culture will never change, no morals, no respect for law. Not a single mention on national news, maybe one blurb on CBS streaming. Yes. It is to your advantage to have a dash camera today. Standards in policing are at all-time low, and their ranks are filled with corrupt idiots. These are just the idiots that have been caught, but definitely are not the only ones. Yes, we have dash cameras in all the cars, front-facing and rear-facing. The drug dealer snitched. Hood rules are so ridiculous. Yep, it's going on everywhere. We have a serious problem in law enforcement. I'm not surprised. Yes, and in case you're wondering how far it reaches, and these are the ones involved. The Mississippi law enforcement agencies that had officers charged include the Mississippi Highway Patrol, Hollandale Police Department, Humphreys County Sheriff's. They want to be called office, not department. Sheriff's Office, the Metcalfe Police Department, the Washington County Sheriff's Office, Sunflower County Sheriff's Office, Yazoo City Police Department, Bolivar County Sheriff's Office, the Greenwood Police Department, and the Greenville Police Department. The bribes range from a few $1,000s to as much as $37,000, Joyner said. Some of the officers are charged with escorting the trafficking of 25 kilograms of cocaine, sometimes referred to as birds. In other instances, they protected the transport of illegal drug money, investigators alleged. Before sunrise on Thursday, word of the arrest had already begun spreading across small, close-knit communities in the rural Delta. The area is one of the poorest of the country, and distrust of law enforcement is high. Wonder why that would be. Anyway, that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, like 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to their channel. Click the button, it's free. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.